Hey guys, this is Mark Goldberg from Mark Vlogs Watches with another exciting episode for you today. But before I get to say I told you so, I sort of told you so, let's go ahead and do the quick fist watch check out of the way. And here it is. It would help me a whole lot if you'll throw a like on this video when you're done watching, and then go ahead and subscribe so we can do this again together soon. And yes, look guys, I am sorry for constantly showing you the Balluna or the Seiko tuna, but I'm deeply in love and I will be making a video soon. Guys, we gotta talk. This one is kind of juicy, I feel. Just a couple of days ago, I made a video with a rumor that the GMT is changing from the Jubilee bracelet back to the oyster bracelet. I will drop a copy of the link for that video in the description here. You should take a look if you have not already seen it. Well, there were two interesting things about that video, and the first of them is the change itself. And not only that, but a little word leaked out of Rolex somehow, because that's not normal. Normally Rolex is tighter than a drum. We get rumors, but it's very hard to substantiate them. So it was interesting to have that information. And of course, it came from a source that we are calling at this time J-Bro from the United States. Now, J-Bro is a new source, so I was very careful in my video to make mention of that fact. I felt like the credibility of this source, just based on my due diligence, was reasonable enough to bring you a video, that it wasn't an entirely reckless thing to do. And so I went ahead and came out with that video. Today we will be adding further information and perhaps a bit of confirmation. However, my video spurred another YouTube vlogger to condemn me for recklessly putting out unsubstantiated information, which I found actually kind of amusing, because YouTube is a great big giant rat's nest of opinion and unsubstantiated information. However, I do my best, and I have a reasonably good track record, in fact, of fact-checking the stuff to the best of my ability, which is difficult, especially before the fact. But now I've got a photo, guys. I'm going to show you the photo in just a second, and we will talk about it at length, and then I will come back and chit-chat with you. Before we go there, let's go ahead and drop in markgoldberg8@gmail.com. If you have unsubstantiated information that you would like to share with the world, I'm your guy, apparently, and if you've got questions. Then at the end of this video, I will be making a big channel announcement, a big surprise channel announcement. So just make sure you watch to the end of this video, because this time I've got something really juicy to throw in at the very end. Okay, let's take a look at that picture. Here's my picture of an actual Mark I Batman. And as we move down the dial, you will notice that there is no coronet between the words Swiss and made on this dial. Of course, it came on an oyster bracelet with polished center links, as you can see here in this particular photograph. Again, we're going to move down the dial, and you will notice that when we get down to the Swiss made, there is no coronet between those two words, signifying that it is in fact a Mark I super case original Batman. Now here you're taking a look at a photograph supplied by my buddy J-Bro, and the first thing to note is the PCLs on an oyster bracelet. Now look, the perspective of this photograph is a little off. You know what it looks like to me, guys? It looks like the brand new Rolex catalog that nobody has seen yet, photographed with a cell phone so that it's a little bit skewed wrong. That's what I think. We can't be 100% sure, but that's what I would suggest. And as we move down the dial, ultimately you'll notice that there will be a coronet between the words Swiss and made, which designates a Mark II dial. Now, the Batgirl had this, of course, but she was on a Jubilee bracelet. Here we are on the oyster bracelet with polished center links. So if all is correct, what we are looking at here is a shot right out of the new catalog. And as another layer of confirmation, a buddy of mine who is plugged into this industry, he called me and said, hey, guess what? The GMT is coming back on an oyster bracelet. He hadn't seen my video, but he has heard the exact same rumor. So I think that this is starting to become a reality, and we'll know more tomorrow. And we're back. So guys, is it real? I think so. Do we know for sure? No, we don't know for sure. But hey, today is Tuesday, April 6th. Tomorrow Wednesday, April 7, Watches and Wonders will take place, and Rolex will make that announcement. And I've either squeaked this information under the wire, and I'm a genius, and somebody owes me an apology, or I'm an idiot, you know, and I fell for it. But as I said earlier, you know, I now have two sources telling me the same thing and a photograph, so it's beginning to make a little bit of sense to me. Okay, guys, I promised you a major channel announcement before we end this video, and here's what it is. I don't think you people should have to pay $20 for a watch review, and I definitely don't think you people should have to pay $50 for a watch review. I mean, guys, we make money, if you will, we make money off of the ads, the channels being monetized. The fact that you even watch our videos, I feel like is a privilege to me. I spend time making content, and then you dedicate time out of your busy day to watch my video. That's the only thanks I need. And yeah, it generates a certain amount of income, you know, but I just do it for fun. So the whole notion of charging $50 for a paid review, I think is utterly ridiculous. I think you deserve free reviews from here to eternity, and that's what I pledge to you. At my discretion, I will be doing a free paid reviews for you folks. So if you want the freebie one, well, it's going to be worth what you paid for it, but probably even a little bit more. So I'll tell you more about this in an upcoming video, but basically markgoldberg8@gmail.com. You want to send a couple really good pictures of your collection and an email telling me what's up, what your thinking is, but do not exceed 300 words, because if it's really super long, I won't have time to deal with it. But hey, it's free. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please throw a like and subscribe, and let's do this again really soon. Remember, guys, paint the sky your favorite color.
Paint the sky